has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Big chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And this is Pullet. Now this could be a chance. And here's Vitinha. Lofted in. Goes for a shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
The unmissable figure of Jan Koller. No doubt where his strength lies.
No, well, if ever you wanted to show the definition of target man, it's him, the human lighthouse.
And near a 7'6".
Yeah, with the right service, he's unplayable.
Pullet. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Beckham looking to get on the end of this. He rises! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Beckham. Beckham going full steam down the flank. Beckham, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Beckham plays it short, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Now the delivery. Rijkaard is there and he can get that clear. So, third corner of the game. Shooting chance! Volleyed effort.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Greenwood really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Beckham. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Mateus. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out wide. Rui Costa. Now it's Gullit. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
It's a good foot in there. Rui Costa does well to get it back. And here's Rooney. The ball has bounced loose now. Cross into the box. Big header! They've scored! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Denmark finding their passes. Gullit. Oh, no joy this time.
Minutes has been indicated.
It's a searching pass. Dink through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vitinha to Rui Costa. Now it's Greenwood. Now it's Gullit. Looking to play him in. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Denmark really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Gullit. Greenwood. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. Terrific save by Abbiati. He can't put it away.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
And it's Vitinha. That'll be a throw. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, super ball. In by chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Backward it goes. And this is shot at goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Great defending, strong and determined. Carvajal, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Gullit. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's picked his way through. Gullit, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away.
Substitution on the field, number 6, Daniel Carvajal. Number 22, Ekitike.
Played in
number
deep.
21,
Cleared
Rooney.
away.
Coming on the field, David Villa.
Kanu is
Number
someone who's
69,
always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
Number 10,
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Gullit. Now it's Rui Costa. Now it's Rui Costa. Beckham. Goes looking wide. Tomiyasu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Greenwood. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Now it's Villa. He has found the way through. Tomiyasu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a sharp pass. And that is a little undercooked. Shifted it to the flank. Villa's cross.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Aimed beyond the defence. Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. He's in plenty of space here. David Villa! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And this is Pele. Kukçu. And here's Kudus. Eze. Look at the decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Koller. spread it left. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. Vitinha. Koller. It's Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. They've won a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Out to the right. Beckham with the cross. And that has been cleared.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kudus takes control of it and he's on the move. He steps in and that's the end of that. Now it's Vitinha. And he's only too happy to take that back. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Eze threads one in, and the shot! Oh, he's been... That's another chance! Corner number 2 then. Koller can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Added minute has been indicated.
Kukçu.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Koller. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eze. Shot, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Koller tries to clear. And the volley. And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that
And
will
now,
make them suffer.
Please turn towards the screen for a special
you look back on the game then, Jim?
featuring our
Well, Peter,
best
I really
performance
couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Beckham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Cross to the back post. And that was very necessary. Denmark have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's hoisted clear. Knocks it out wide. Crossed in once more. And he gets rid in a hurry. And smartly reclaimed. Van Bommel. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what a ball! Piqué deals with that comfortably. And he's hit it long, but astray. Now there's a fine ball. It's Greenwood! And it's hit the woodwork and out. The ball's... Oh, smashing header! Goal, Denmark! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Denmark have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Collar! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, what a climb! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Decent chance! Goal, Denmark! And they've got their lead back. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Denmark go into the lead. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Rui Costa. Now it's Vitinha. And here's Rui Costa. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mateus. It's a mighty effort! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And here's Hullet. Looking for the run. He's cut it out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Vitinha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now, can they get it back? Mateus. Vitinha looking for a runner. That is good alertness. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Denmark clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a sharp pass. Denmark heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Rui Costa. Gullit shoots! Oh, taken with style! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Denmark go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Mateus. Lobbed in behind. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Beckham. He is through here. Chance for a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Denmark head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Here we go again. Rui Costa. Looking to play him in.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
It is a corner. Vitinha with the short one. Cross needs to be... Terrific header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great...
He rises! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, good-looking ball. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Carvajal. Shapes to shoot! He scored! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van Bommel can so cleverly bypass the press. Gullit. Oh, that's well spotted. Guardiola. Carvajal. Beckham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pass is just off target. Vitinha. Now Van Bommel.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Quality ball. Collar. So what can they make of this? Rooney. Vitinha kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played into the middle, big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Substitution for Denmark. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8, Rui Costa. Number 10.
Denmark perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Matthews.
He can run onto that. Vitinha receives it in a good position here.
Number 24.
He's looking wide. David Villa.
25. Mbumo.
Van Bommel.
Number 6. Albertini.
And it's Kudus.
Substitution in progress.
Look at the space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good ball, good take. And the finish! He scores!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Denmark grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. No joy this time. Beckham. Played out to the left flank. Spread neatly. David Villa stood his ground strong. Takes a shot! And he's lifted it over.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Raul. Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Thuram gathers from the goal kick. Kanu receives it in a wide position. Beckham with the cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Crossed in again. He gets big. Outstanding save to keep that out. Kudus. Tries to play it through. Has a look and plays it forward. Now, can they get him away? Opts to... Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he skips past his man. Well read, and the danger is averted. This ended up in no man's land. Van Bommel. And that's a good ball. He's in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Passing night. Eze! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And it's Beckham. Here's Kanu. Koller looking to add to his goal. And we're done. Denmark can...